Why are you such a straight-up bitch? Hey, you want to hear a really funny joke?
No.
So the Department of Defense has an obvious history of secrets, classified projects, starting wars, wasting taxpayer money with no accountability, basically just essentially being nothing but organized crime. So what does the Department of Defense do?
I don't know.
In order to make the public think they really want to get to the truth of the entire UFO subject, since there have been literal decades of events and incidents documented, the Department of Defense creates their own little worthless office to appear to actually investigate UFOs for the public. You know, since we're the motherfuckers that pay for those shit stains to even exist. Meanwhile, the Office of Aero is supposed to be investigating the very exact thing that the Department of Defense is and has been covering up for decades, being the lying liars that they are. Then, the Pentagon puts some fucking dipshit in front of a subcommittee to let them know about all of the complete and absolute jack shit they've done in a year. And then, after almost 100 fucking years of incidents, stories, witnesses, victims, crash UFO recoveries, military whistleblowers, deathbed confessions from high-ranking government officials, thousands of videos of anomalous objects zipping across the sky, flashing lights in space like a fucking nightclub, sightings of actual non-human entities, pictures, movies, stories, books, and much more. Oh, and let's not forget about this little nifty bit of info the public just might like to hear.
The head of that Aero office, Sean Kirkpatrick, is in a bit of trouble. And the reason it's been kicked up to the Deputy Secretary of Defense, a woman who is one of the highest ranking people in the Pentagon, because he has not put forward to the public or to the members of Congress the full scope of the evidence and testimony he's collected. This is why Senator Warner and Senator Rubio, the chair and co-chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee, wrote a rather reprimanding letter to him not long ago, because we sort of blew the whistle on that and said, look, we know for a fact there are people who've gone in there who testified to the extraterrestrial material and this and that. And then he's denied all that to the public. So the Pentagon at the Aero office, Sean Kirkpatrick, started getting involved in covering things up again. They have a big problem with that. So the site that they put up doesn't include any of the documents and evidence that I know has been sent in there. And I will tell everyone listening very carefully, we sent to that office the entire 1 or 2 terabytes of top secret witness testimony, documents, and evidence that we have right before our National Press Club event in June. They have it. It's the unredacted one, meaning all the names are in there, all the locations, all the black sites, everything. So when they tell the public we don't have any evidence for this, this, and this, that is a bold-faced lie.
And then after all of that, that little weasel dick motherfucker literally sits there and has the little shriveled nutbag to sit there and say,
I should also state clearly for the record that in our research, Aero has found no credible evidence thus far of extraterrestrial activity, off-world technology, or objects that defy the known laws of physics.
Having that clip of your testimony fresh in our minds, let me ask you, why are you such a fucking shit stain? And a liar, and a fucking lying fuck, and a fucking shit stain of a liar, and a fucking lying shit stain of a fuck. Okay, skip that. Let me ask you this instead. And let's see what other kind of government deception type bullshit you can puke out of your lying puke hole, shall we? Is there any possibility that there are some secret programs that do exist that you just are not aware of? Bro, fucking wait until I ask the entire question before you start shaking your head no, so you can interpret and process what it is the fuck I'm asking you. You shake that head one more time before my question is thoroughly and completely asked, and I will bitch slap those glasses the fuck off your face with a cement block. Do you fucking understand that shit? Interpret and process that. Okay, why don't we just dial shit back a bit before you end up with your ass beat?
Yeah.
If what you say is true, then why is it that the entire literal fucking world can wake up in the morning, get out of bed, and just about trip over all sorts of available evidence from an enormous database of about 90 freaking years of real, genuine, actual evidence, credible evidence that you could look into, but for some odd reason, you seem to not be able to locate your own asshole. With a big fat handful of GPS-enabled air tags crammed all the way up it, using a handheld compass at the same time, while using a physical map which has the exact location of your asshole, marked with a big fat X, with multiple arrows pointed directly to it and also is written on it. Hey, dipshits, your asshole is located right here. See it? That's your asshole. While traveling with an expert tour guide who is wearing a uniform that says, Professional Asshole Locator for Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick. A tour guide who is very familiar with not just locating assholes, but is also a certified expert in dealing with your asshole and its location. Yet, even after having that entire list of tools available to you, there you are, just standing there with a dumbass look on your face, looking confused as fuck like a window licker with absolutely no window to lick, having zero fucking clue still even remotely where your own asshole is actually located. I just have to ask, based on everything I just mentioned, why are you such a straight up bitch?
Bing bong!